All right, welcome back. You know the Beyonce concert was this weekend, unless you've been living under a rock and had no idea. And you remember last week, we gave away tickets to our KPRC2 Insiders. Well, 3 of them got some incredible seats at the concert.
Yeah, they did. And our first winner, our very first winner, James Wilson, here's the moment that Owen knocked on his door.
Oh God, here we go.
Here you go. About to open the door.
Mr. James Wilson? Owen Conflenzi from KPRC2 News Today. Sir, you are the winner of our Beyonce sweepstakes. Congratulations. I mean, surprise.
Oh, wow. Oh,
He's speechless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow is a good response. Have you been a Beyonce fan for a long time?
I actually just did it on a whim because I watched the news. I actually didn't think I would win. Like,
You won, brother.
You're truly surprised.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Wow. It's the best reaction
I know.
ever.
If you could go back, would you write a different speech or how would you?
maybe not.
You were truly shocked. Like nobody
I
ever
really
shocked
was.
before.
I really was. You know how you try to like to find words to like form together. Like that's really how I felt. I mean, as a school teacher, you always have words to say, but like I was really like trying to find words to say. Like I generally was like speechless.
Yeah.
I really had no words to say.
It was so beautiful.
It was
so
perfect.
genuine.
So you had said you just kind of entered the contest. Maybe you win, maybe not. It was kind of like
I was generally one night just watching the news and I saw it come up and I was like, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And I did it and I really didn't think I would win. I just didn't see what would happen.
Right.
Well, look, we got to know about the show. I mean, tell us all about it. We want to live vicariously through you, those of us that couldn't go.
I mean, she literally is like a top-notch grade A performer from beginning to end. I mean, I don't know how anybody else could literally perform. It was literally 3 hours of non-stop singing, dancing, performing, you know, very, very short breaks, but, you know, normally you go to concerts and there's an opening act or there may be another act before that, but it was only her.
Wow.
It was only her.
There's some
so
video.
I don't know how anyone else.
So it's a
that type of
non-stop
stuff.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's
basically.
it's
I mean,
literally
it's like you said,
non-stop.
small breaks, and she's constantly moving. The
Yes.
artistry, the physicality involved, in addition to the music.
Exactly, and it's not just, you know, moving maybe from here to there. It's moving from the front of the stage to the back of the stage, left and right. You know,
She's a superwoman.
It's literally like it's
Phenomenal.
It surpasses phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
James, who did you take? I just saw some pictures pop up, but who did you end up taking? I know you talked to your mom.
I called my mom, and she was extremely excited. She was extremely shocked, but unfortunately she wasn't able to make it.
It was short notice.
Yeah.
So I called my best friend, who's also a school teacher, and so I was asking, well, what are you doing this weekend? Because I hadn't told anyone. You know, what are you doing this weekend? He was like, oh, we have a few errands to run, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, what about going to see Beyonce? You want to go see Beyonce? And he was like, I don't really have the money to do that. And I was like, well, I didn't ask you that. I was like, well, would you like to go? And so he was like, you know, of course I'd like to go, but I just don't have the money.
Right.
I was like, well, just come go with me. He was like, what do you mean come go with you? And I was like, well, I have extra tickets. Come go with me. He was like, how did you get a ticket? I was like, I didn't ask you all that. Now you're in my business. So just come go with me. And so we went.
Listen, we're going.
I said, just listen, just trust me, just come. So yeah, we had a phenomenal time.
That's great.
That's awesome. Hey, were you able to keep it a secret at school at all because we had a few days. Okay. By the next morning, everybody.
By the next morning, of course, everybody's nice to you.
Yeah.
I mean, the next morning I had like a flood of inbox DMs of random people. Take me. How much do you want to sell this ticket for? You know, all the people that I do not know, people that I've never met before in my life. You know,
trust me, we'll be friends.
You won the lottery.
Yes.
That was literally you winning the lottery.
There were literally more than 50 people like friending me on Facebook and Instagram, and
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's an
Okay.
interesting social experiment.
Yes.
Also, in addition.
Yeah.
Also, so do you know some of the band members too?
We
Of
actually
Beyonce's
went to
band?
college together.
Stop
So
it.
that's the serendipitous
Oh my
part
goodness.
of them all. So yeah, the trombone player and I, his name is Chris. We graduated college together.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And that's Caddy. She's also a former music educator.
Is this you guys performing
Yeah.
over the weekend, or this was before?
That was the day after.
This was
that was
Sunday.
Sunday. That was Sunday, right before their second show.
Oh my goodness.
So they were able to take a break. You were able to reunite with some of your friends. How cool was that?
It was very cool.
And what do they say about being on tour with her? As a
It's
professional
kinda like
musician, what kind of an experience do they seem to be having?
It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
only imagine.
I originally just asked Chris if he could, just kind of maybe like film me something and just send it to me, just like a short thing for my students to see like what practicing, good practicing could lead to if you do it.
Yeah.
And I could just have my students watch it. And so that actually ended up to something even more, and we
You guys are playing together.
shot that video.
Wow.
Well, and for young musicians out there, I mean, everybody sees the queen in this sense, and you want to be the queen, but you forget how many other professional musicians,
Yeah.
engineers, and other people it takes to put not
of
just an
that.
album together, but in this case, a live performance.
Together.
Right,
And
right.
bringing all that talent together. And thanks for sharing that with
Yeah,
us, James.
James.
This
Of
has
course,
been
of
fun.
course. Thank you so much for the
Amazing.
invite.
Right?
Good stuff.
All right.
Right.
Well, future contests, you never know. You might be like James one day, sitting in the audience of something amazing. Thanks for coming in today, too, on your day
Thank
off.
you so much for the invite.
James Wilson.